Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Trees Around the Globe Student Research Campaign webinar. Thank you for joining us once again. And as you know, when we do our webinars, we like to conduct some interviews with some interesting people, some fascinating people, part of the GLOW program. We usually try to include teachers, uh, educators, partners, scientists. And today we have a special guest. This is my notes here. Salma Al Zubi. She's a Nini Regional Country Coordinator in the Near East, North Africa. And unfortunately, the internet is a bit bad today, so we're going to have her camera turned off. But I'd just like to say thank you, Salma, for joining us today. And thank you for conducting the interview with me today.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to meet you. And I will introduce myself, Salma Al Zubi, Global Program Regional Coordinator for Near East and North Africa Office.
Thank you. And what does it, your position, what does it entail? What do you usually do as part of the Regional Country Coordinator's job?
I facilitate all the program, GLOBE program in the region and Mediterranean between the GIO and country coordinator in each country. And we already do the beautiful job for the global program, and because this is the beautiful program, so all the time we contact the country coordinator and the GIO for the every update about the global program, and we have the monthly we have meeting to the country coordinator to know what's updates, what's going on, what's happened earlier, and what about the data entry, what about the schools, and increase the schools, and we encourage that, to be part of IVSS for the students, encourage the students and the teachers, also the country coordinator, to be part of training to capacity building for all of them. This is a little bit of our what we're doing as a summary. So, and all the time we have to be have a new ideas or creative project or something like this to people to increase our program, to develop this, and this is short our little bit of the what we are doing this.
Sounds like a lot of work. And you've been with the program for how many years now?
I start with the program since 2012.
Wow, that's 10 years. That
Yes,
is a lot of time. So in
yes.
that time, I imagine you must have a lot of memories, some great experience. So can you tell us, and I know it's going to be difficult, but can you tell us just one of your most memorable moments, your favorite moments working in the GLOW program?
You know, when the first annual meeting, it was GLE in India. This is time when I see a lot of teachers, a lot of students together, work together in the same project to protect the earth, to do something better for the environment. It's similar, it's education because I was a teacher. And this is amazing. This is the beautiful memory when I see that at first. I love it. This is
I
the big.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's for me. I think my favorite moment is seeing two students from completely different parts of the world coming together for a Globe meeting because of science and the Globe program, and then they become friends. And once the conference is over, they remain friends using social media. And it's great to see that science and the Globe program and people like you and myself, basically help to bring these two worlds together because these students would probably have never had met before if it was not for the GLOW program. So that's always something special and dear to me that I think of when I think of my work with the GLOW program.
Great.
So let's go ahead and get started with some of these questions. I promise they're not going to be, it's not going to be pulling teeth. It's not going to be hard. Um, the first question is, why is it important for Globe participants in Globe Near East and North Africa to be a part of the Trees Around the Globe student research campaign?
Yes, it's very important. First, the distribution of land cover in the Near East and North Africa due to geographic and weather conditions varies from country to country, where there are forests and in Lebanon, Pakistan, Jordan, Tunisia, Morocco, and little bit in North Saudi Arabia, and the other part of the area is considered desert, will the desert would grow. Second, the scientific approach, approach of the project help the student in building capacity for scientific study and matching them in part so that joining the regional student trees around the globe campaign contributes greatly to knowledge of land cover conditions when the student taking measurement and transferring data to determine the environment reality on the globe. This is a special matter that is applied scientifically and practically. The campaign helps share experience and knowledge among the globe students around the world. I
Thank you.
think
That
this
was,
is
oh,
mhm.
continue. I apologize. I know there's a bit of lag, so I
No, no,
apologize. Continue.
no, it's okay. That's what I think in my mind and around of our region.
Well said. I think there's, excuse me, something like 13 different countries in your region alone. A lot of different biodiversities there, I would imagine as well. So, is it safe to say that you would recommend both students and teachers in the Near East, North Africa region to work both with globe data in land cover and trees, and also, if possible, using satellite data?
Sorry, please can
I'll
you?
repeat the question. Um,
Yeah.
do you recommend students and teachers in Globe Near East and North Africa to work with both globe data for land cover, tree height, and satellite data if possible?
Yes, of course. We try to mention many when we have a training for the teachers or country coordinator or trainer for trainer or military trainer, all the time we have the part of the protocol for the cover land for the trees or for the all the cover land all the time. That we do it by last time in Kuwait 2 weeks ago. We have a workshop in Kuwait for the land cover. But the Kuwait is not a lot of trees there or forester or something like that. But they have a grace. So they do that. We appreciate what Ustaz Mr. Ibrahim Sayah he's doing. And he sent us pictures for this. We appreciate what they doing, what he's doing for this. Specific and in Saudi Arabia we have also many teachers they work in the land cover protocols or campaign trees around the globe campaign. In Saudi Arabia and also in Bahrain, both of them, they have a good experience in this uh, protocols or this campaign specifically.
Thank you. And one thing I've noticed being a part of the program for a few years now is the Near East and North Africa region is always well represented in Globe conferences, in the Globe Learning Expedition, and also in the International Virtual Science Symposium. I'm also a judge, so I often see each year at least one project from the area. So how important is it for students from Globe Near East and North Africa to work on research and also submit Globe IVSS projects that align with the Trees Around the Globe student research campaign?
As I told you before about the land cover in our region, we have a lot of part of the region is desert. And specific, we have 5 or 6 countries, they are in the desert. Gulf and Saudi Arabia and also Kuwait. A lot of countries in our region, they are in the desert. So, but we encourage them to make something, make offer to do a different protocol, specific land cover protocol or around the campaign IVSS, specific for the globe campaign trees around the world, around the globe. So I have 2 times or 3 times question from the countries, and they ask how to do that, and we we um, we send this question for our training here. She is Nahid Ajloni, and she all the time answer what they should do, specific mock or something like this. And she tried many times when mentioned this one in the region coordinator meeting. All the time we talk about this IVSS and how to submit, how to do many protocol, not only 2 or 3 protocol as usual. We need something more creative. So we're going to encourage them to do the land cover specific or unspecific mock or something like this protocol.
Understood. Yes. One thing we've also noticed is when we've done these webinars in different regions, it seems like each region, there is always a special tree, a tree that embodies the people, it helps them, spiritually or a part of their life, and it's really known in that region. I know in Madagascar as well as in Near East, there is the baobab tree. In California, where I live, we have the majestic redwoods, which are some of the largest trees in the world. And I know by just reading it in Lebanon, the green cedar tree is huge. In fact, it's on the country's flag. So, what are some other examples of really special trees in some of the different regions that you oversee there?
Yes, we have in Jordan specific popular شجر الحور. It's popular trees uh, for uh, 1 minute. We have pine tree also in Jordan, and we have it on Lebanon, in Palestine, and also in Tunisia, in Morocco. This is we have a lot of this kind of trees in the specific in Jordan and Syria, south of Syria, south of Lebanon, north of Jordan. We have this kind of pine trees, and we have forster, yes,
Mm.
of this kind of this trees.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's incredible to see that trees are not just part of the landscape, but they're really part of the people in those cultures and part of the different regions. So it's neat to see these special trees. So we have 2 questions remaining. One of them is, are there any specific locations in your region where students should focus some of their globe efforts? Areas where maybe there's a lot of trees flourishing, or perhaps areas where these trees may be in jeopardy?
yes, we should focus in the trees around specific in Lebanon, Morocco, Pakistan, and Jordan. Also in north of Saudi Arabia. It's specific, we have a big risk there, because there are a lot of forests that can come under fire and cut down, and there is no law to protect them, especially in these countries.
I see. Yeah, it's very important to enact something that can protect the trees in these areas as well.
Mm.
So, last question. Is there anything you would like to mention? Anything you wanted to add about the Globe Near East, North Africa region with the students, or any campaign that you may be working on? Just want to know if there's anything you wanted to add before we close.
I have two recommend. One, to tell all the student or the Globe members or student teachers and a team in different country in the region, join the Globe campaign continues the protection, the future and scientific study to loyalty and informed knowledge. And I recommend also to encourage all the students in the region to join Trees Around the Globe Student Research Campaign. And we also, as RCO, will support this as we can, as we can. We will do that.
Thank you, Selma. Thank you very much for once again being a part of the GLOW program. I know it means a lot to the students you work with and the teachers you support as well. Thank you for being a part of the Trees Around the Globe Student Research Campaign, for being with us today in this interview. And thank you for just sharing your experience with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Falcon, and nice to meet you again. And we hope to see you face to face next time.
Would love to. Yes, I miss these face-to-face meetings. There's so many friends and family that I miss
Yes,
the past few years.
yes, that's right. We are Globe family.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Okay.